What's up, y'all? It's your boy Matt. Welcome back to another episode of Matter of Fact Podcast. Listen, y'all in tune for a great episode today because our guests, they really one of them ones. Like, now, if you could see my shirt, you could probably guess who I got on here. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But if you don't know, that's cool because I'm about to introduce him right now. So let me get my guest intro music, please. So this guest, he's a founder and creator of his own fashion brand, LamierLee. He's a 2025 Montclair State graduate, an entrepreneur, a social runner, a chill guy. And literally, he's the fastest, slow-walking person that I know. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for LamierLee. I said it, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, my heart's so big, man. I had to step back.
Yo, so what's up, bro? Like,
Oh, it's gonna be an interesting episode, boy.
what's up, bro? I said, what's up? How are you?
Yo, I'm chilling, man. I think, can I actually talk myself real quick?
He's nervous.
No, I'm not nervous, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
I was supposed to be one of your first guests. And
Okay.
I don't know what happened. You just started moving mad funny.
Wow.
You pushed me all the way to guess, number 10 now.
7.
Because you saw something brewing. I don't know what it is, but, maybe it's God, so I'm not tripping.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you accepted the invite. What you mean, I'm glad you accepted the invite to come on, though.
No, I'm excited, though, bro.
I really appreciate this, bro. So, thank you. Just like, we got the Buy Her Flowers shirt on.
Yeah.
You pushing this a lot. But I want to give you your flowers real quick, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you're like one of the most focused young men I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're what, like 20, 21?
I'm 23. I wish.
23.
23.
23. Yeah. But you're just, like, your sense of, like, wisdom and, focus that you put on your brand and, like, your drive to go after what you want, it's inspiring to me. I know it's inspiring to, like, everybody you're around, like, your friend group, all stuff like that. Like, I told you a whole bunch of times, like, I'm really, like, proud of you and, like, all the stuff that you're doing, especially at a young age. Yeah, and just seeing, like, you evolve, and I'm just excited to see, like, how you elevate and what you do next and, like, how you grow, like, in this journey. I'm sorry, bro, it's your face. Why you grow in this journey, though? So, yeah, bro, I just wanted to give you your flowers publicly. Like,
I appreciate you, bro.
This isn't nothing I wouldn't say, like, private, you feel me? But
Nah, you wouldn't, but I appreciate you. You're a real one, though, for real. I love you OD, bro, always, man.
For sure.
Always.
So, to get things started, bro, I want to know, like, where'd you grow up at? Like, where'd you, like, get acquainted? What was your childhood, like,
No,
what
for
city
sure.
you was in?
So pretty much, I was born and raised in Jersey City, New Jersey. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I lived in Bayonne for like 3 years, moved back to Jersey City. And then that's when, I live where we live now. Ended up going to West Orange High School. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much my upbringing. But I always tell people Jersey City, because I feel like it's going to be telling too many people like what? Bayonne, West Orange, Jersey City, Bayonne.
Well, how long was you in Jersey City?
Since I was born until like, let's say, what grade was it? 5th grade, moved to Bayonne for 3 years, so 6th, 7th, 8th. Then moved back to Jersey City, for freshman year of high school.
Okay.
Then I've been out here ever since. So, like, after freshman year was done, went to West Orange High School. And after that, just stayed out here ever since.
Okay. Now, you say you claim in Jersey City?
Yeah, I always, though. Because my whole family from out there, so I always just say Jersey City.
I mean, Bayonne, if you live in Jersey City, Bayonne right up the block, so it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But
No, it really is.
I would categorize you more as a West Orangean.
Really?
Because I feel like that's where you really grew up.
High school years, yeah.
But I mean, like...
And then I went to college, and then...
And you still here.
And I'm still here.
It's all good, though. Well, how would
back.
you say your environment has, like, impacted the way you are today?
So, like, with Jersey City, right? I hate to, like, talk... I don't like to say the quote-unquote ghetto. I always just say the inner city.
It is. It's dirty Jersey.
Don't say it again.
Jersey City is what make Jersey
Yo, relax.
dirty.
Relax. Now you ODing
okay,
it.
you
from?
right.
I can't say where you from because, like, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I'm gonna get violated.
No, you could. But, no, I mean, I went to high school in Jersey City. So
Okay.
it's like, it's all good. Like,
It's not that dirty, though. Don't say it again.
you're right. My fault.
I'm just
I
saying,
had good
bro.
times there.
But peep, I always say I kind of got like the best of both worlds in a sense. I grew up in the inner city. Unfortunately, it was like crime and all that stuff. But then going to West Orange opened my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, I remember the first day of school, my mom's like, "Oh, you taking the school bus?" I'm like, "I'm not taking no public bus." She's like, "No, you take the school bus, bro." But I remember walking outside, sitting on the corner with mad other kids, and all of a sudden the school bus pulled up. I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" And it wasn't no short bus; it was like a regular school bus. I'm like, "This is normal." And like we're going through certain neighborhoods, and it's like seeing school buses pick up kids from different corners. I'm like, "Oh, I'm really like in a different type of environment now." And then like walking into school, like I remember the first day walked in. I think I had gym that day, and I think we was on the track, whatever. Bro, I found out we had a track, we had a football field, we had soccer fields. Even the first day I had to go to the guidance counselor. She was like, "Oh yeah, you got to pick like I think it was like 2 or 3 electives that you wanted." They had sewing, they had home ec, they had like wood shop, they had like auto shop, whatever it was called. They had like so much. The high school I came from, bro, it was 2 floors. It was 2 floors, bro. Charter high school. To the point where it's like, yo, everybody like from Jersey City, like from the hill, from like different parts, went there. And most of the kids that went there, you grew up with already.
Yeah.
So like there was no separation. Going to West Orange, I didn't know nobody.
Right.
So it's just like a rude awakening in a sense. But I always say I got the best of both worlds because then I got to see 2 different sides of life. You know what I mean? I got to see, I don't want to say the struggle in a sense, but I guess.
Nah, it was.
And then you go to West Orange, it's like, not saying everybody's, doing great, but it's like, yo, like the kids there growing up differently, different type of houses, different type of two like parents in a household.
Yeah, the dynamic is different.
Way different, bro. Like parents, doctors, lawyers, nice cars, nice houses that they live in. I'm like, yo, I'm not used to this, but it opened my eyes and it showed me there's actually more to life than just, the average stuff that you see in the inner city.
Yeah.
Thought it was cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's like night and day because like growing up in Newark, now I grew up in Newark my whole life. Well, we grew up in Patterson and then we grew up in Newark. So I feel like I've been in the ghetto my whole entire life. But now we like moved onto the better side of Newark. So it's like you kind of still see like what you're talking about, like the little suburban area. So it's a lot more like you said, eye-opening. Because when you just used to seeing like people standing on the corners or like you can't go to the corner store by yourself because it's like 8 dudes just holding the block down. And it's like, dang, like I can't even like, I'm scared to go into the corner store. It's like, yo, I don't want to get robbed. But I think it plays a part in like, making who you are, like as you grow up and stuff like that. So
sure.
I think it's great that you got to see both sides. Well, what was you like into like growing up though? Like was it always fashion or like you like play sports?
I'm not gonna lie, pretty much. But I always play sports though. So like I started off playing basketball. My whole family, like my grandfather was what, like 6'4", 6'5". My uncle was pushing like 6'6", 6'7". The other one's like basically 6'9", 6'10".
You like 5'10", so you
and I'm like 6 and I'm like 6 foot.
Oh, okay.
Stop playing with me. I went to the doctor actually yesterday. They said I'm 6 foot.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was just
the doctor be capping though. Like,
no, they do though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I feel like I look like a short 6 foot. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
When I say next to certain people, it's like, oh, you tall. It's like,
Yeah, cause me and you, I'm taller than you. Like on some.
Barely though. It's like not even an inch.
No, I'm 6'1". I'm actually 6'1" though.
For real? No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. But long story short,
My doctor told me.
But nah, long story short, I see this guy. But nah, Ojo, so I played basketball my whole life. And you know what's funny? I got to West Orange High School and got cut.
I was about to ask you that. Like, was you
Bro,
nice or like
bro,
what?
I could tell you that day. So
Yeah.
I was actually
was it like a Michael Jordan cut? Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
okay, you go home like you suck.
No, this is what happened. I made the first tryout, right? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm chilling. First practice pulled up. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what was going on. Like I realized when I played basketball, it's like I play with some nerves. So like I remember we did the scrimmage. I was just basically throwing the team the ball, like just turn it over.
Okay.
But then I was doing good, certain parts. And then I remember like the coach was like, yeah, okay, like this was like technically the second trial, so this is who got cut, and I was one of them. Bro, I remember my parents, they came and got me outside the gym. Bro, I stormed to the car, slammed the door. My pop's like, yo, son, like, you good, son? And I was just like, and I was just like, nah. And I just started crying. He's like, you good? Remember, Michael Jordan got cut. Blah, 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 got cut. And back then, I had like NBA dreams. I don't know what it was, bro. Everybody thought they was going to the league. I had NBA dreams. I'm sitting in the car like, nah, I'm done. I don't know what I'm about to do. Like, I'm so used to like playing a sport in school since middle school all the way up to like freshman year of high school. I'm like, yo, what am I about to do?
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, that transitioned into track. Cause I'm like, you know what? On the off season, since I'm not playing ball, I'm just run track.
I'm just doing track.
You said what?
Like, what did you run?
Oh, man, I ran a 4. So I pretty much ran a 400. They forced me to do the 200, like, sophomore, junior year a little bit. I couldn't stand the 2. I hate the 200.
Because I ran track.
40-yard dash is not track, bro.
No, I actually, like, ran track, though. Like,
what events did you run?
well, I ran track in, like, 6th grade. So
Exactly.
Really, like,
Oh, I seen that picture, bro. I knew he was getting smoked. He was built like a meatball back then too, bro. He was getting rolled.
Okay. Well, real quick, I didn't mean to cut you off, but my track story, like, so my dad just put me in track because he like, yo, this will get you faster for football.
Of course.
And I'm like, okay, like, you know, whatever. Like, I don't know how old I was in 6th grade, but I didn't really have a choice. So I go to my first track meet, and I don't have track. I don't know nothing about track, so I got on the high top like Air Force Ones, but I got the black Jones on, like with the strap.
Oh, he was a criminal, bro. That Norton came out of you, bro.
So they put me in the 100, they put me in the 200 and the 400. I came in last in every single race. Like, that was the most humbling experience I probably ever had. And like you said, I was a chubby kid. Like, I was mad fat. Like, I was just a fat, chubby kid, like, running. Like,
he was running Air Force Ones.
Yeah, then I had the clogs on, so it made it even worse, bro. Like,
dang, bro.
It was,
I'm sorry.
But anyways.
That wasn't my experience, but Yeah, so, but like I said, I said I was just going to do it for the offseason, technically. Well, my offseason, because I got cut. And then all of a sudden, I just fell in love with it. Sophomore year was like, oh, it was okay. I was still getting used to it. Junior year, I started to see certain numbers. I'm like, oh, no, this is actually cool. I'm going to just keep doing it at this point.
Yeah.
And then once senior year hit, that was COVID year, bro, which is crazy. It's like indoor year. My team, like the 4x4 team, the guys, we was actually doing pretty good. So, like, we like really had high chances. Like, we was like, no, we go to nationals outdoor. We good. Bro, March 13th, I still remember that day like it was yesterday. That's when, like, COVID got serious, and we left school, never went back.
Yeah, they shut everything down.
Shut everything down. So, even I was supposed to run when I went to Montclair State, but the thing was, I was just like, you know what, at this point, it's either I run track or I just focus on my career. I'm like, I'm focusing on my career because I don't see myself running track after college anyway. But as you know, I still run. I still do, like, 5K races. I run basically every day. So, I still kind of keep that energy with me.
Yeah, I don't think that's one thing. I don't think the competitive edge like ever leave. Like,
exactly.
Cause I dead just can't stop lifting, bro. Like, after football, it's like what else do I do? Like, all I know is like weight room or like sprints, like whatever field work. So it'd be like hard to like find new stuff, bro. Like even with y'all like trying to go run, I hate running, bro.
And I hate lifting with you, bro. I'm not trying to like I'm not trying to be built like you, bro. I'm good, like.
Well, I used to look like you though. I be telling you that. Like,
goodness,
dad used to like. I was mad like skinny. Like, y'all see his like.
But Pete though, Pete, look, I'm skinny, but I actually got muscle, bro. He knows.
Nah,
like,
you do. Nah, yeah.
Like, if I take this shirt off, bro.
Yeah, nah, chill out.
Like, listen,
it's a family show.
I know, my fault. I have to say that though.
That's dope though. Like, so, growing up, like, what was like your ideal lifestyle? So I guess you're saying you wanted to be like a NBA player. Like, you saw yourself like in the NBA, like.
I swear I should tell people that. I don't know what I was thinking. Get this brother out of here.
I'd be like that though. I want to be a firefighter.
You can still do it though. You good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I was like growing up. That was my ideal. Like,
okay.
So yours was what? Being an NBA player?
NBA player, literally. It was just being an athlete. And then like, but the thing was that like I said, I was always into fashion and design because like my family was just like that.
Right.
Like I remember like seeing like my aunts with like LV bags. I always seen the Lamier print always, which is like that checkerboard print. I've always seen that. My uncle Junior, the one I'm extremely close with to this day, he was like one of the first people to actually take me to Soho, New York. I remember like going into the Versace store with him because he had Versace scarves. He always had like the latest sneakers. That's how it was always like kind of put on game.
Yeah, facts.
He was even one of the first people who ever gave me my first Supreme piece. It was like a Supreme snapback, and I used to like wear it to like middle school all the time. So I'm like, oh, this is my first piece.
Oh, with the box like logo?
And I was in the box logo. We just said Supreme on the back, mad small.
Damn.
I was just gassed to have it. Cause I'm like, bro, this is Supreme. And like back then, I wasn't like, I guess you could say I was kind of ignorant too. I didn't know as much as I do now, obviously.
Nah, for sure.
But like, I was just always been around it, like fashion. Like my aunt Justine, rest in peace to her. I love her. I miss her all the time. But like, she did hair, and like even her herself always had colorful hair. My aunts, they would go out almost every weekend back then, but they was always like the stuff that they would wear is just fly. That was just my family.
Yeah.
My grandfather introduced me to like Stacey Adams, linen pants. You feel me? Like all linen tops, all of that. It's just.
We see you got the loafers on. Like,
you feel? Nah, for real. Like I guess I kind of adopted that from him just a little bit, but
right.
Yeah, literally I just grew up around it.
Oh, that's tough. So going to the fashion like side, when you started getting into it, you just started. What did you start? You was making handbags though, right?
Bro, yeah.
Like the over the shoulder.
I was making tote bags in my college dorm room.
Yeah, like I remember that. So that was your first like introduction into like making your own stuff.
Nah, so you know what's funny? The first piece I ever made, I still remember this, was in 6th grade. I wanted a pair of joggers, and my parents just never got me a pair for some reason. So I remember like I had a pair of sweatpants that I really liked, and then I had like a hoodie. So I just cut the ends off. Yeah. And growing up, my great grandmother taught me how to hand sew because I had like a a hole in my coat, a shirt, whatever it was. She was like, yo, just hand sew it. Like I watched her do it and I just kind of mimicked it. So in 6th grade, she was still loud back then, but this was when we was living in Bayonne. But I remember like I literally was in my room one night, took a threaded needle and literally hand sewed the cuff onto the end of the sweats. I'm not gonna lie, probably definitely one of my worst jobs ever. Yeah. Like it was so tough to get my foot through there because like it wasn't stretchy, but like it was still a flex. I went to school the next day with them on. They looked horrible, but from a distance, they looked like regular joggers. You know what I mean? And then like once I got to high school, I took like sewing classes, learned how to use an actual machine. And then like you said, once my sophomore year of college hit, well, no, really freshman year, I just started making tote bags out of like tapestry blankets. So I'm like, yeah, like I told you, I didn't run track in college. I'm like, I might as well focus on my career. Yeah. And I knew since I wasn't going to a competitive design school, I went to Montclair State for fashion design and merchandising. I knew I had to separate myself from kids who went to like FIT, Parsons, any like school that actually specialized in. I'm like, I got to separate myself and build a portfolio. So I'm like, I got to get nice with sewing outside of the classroom. Yeah. And that's when I started doing all of that stuff.
So where did your like drive come from to even go and like, I want to start making my own stuff? Like, you just was sitting down one day and you like,
bro, you know what's funny? It literally what you said. I was sitting down one day. I remember this was my sophomore year this time, and I was dormant by myself because I didn't get my COVID shot. Bro, they put me in a double by myself, so I had 2 beds. I was cooling.
You didn't get the excuse letter thing, like
I did, bro. But that's the thing. Like things they let me dorm, but like you had to dorm by yourself. Okay, but Pete though, they put me in a double by myself. So doubles for 2 people. Yeah, so I was cooling, bro. Boy, I had 2 closets, everything.
I was in the studio, like
bro, literally. So once I was in the studio, once I was literally in my bedroom. You feel me?
You was only making clothes up in there though, like was you?
But basically, yeah. So this is not that, my brother. But yeah, I was literally making clothes. You can ask people who really knew me for real. That brother.
Okay. It's a lot of space. All right, but yeah, you said.
But nah, funny enough, like literally, bro, no funny. I came back from class one day, and I was still making like the tote bags out of tapestry blankets, right? And I'm like, yo, why don't I just do a collection? I'm bored. Like literally, like back then, like I didn't have too many sewing classes, and I was just always bored. I literally went to work, I went to class, and I went to church. That's it. I'm like, you know what? Let me just actually make a collection out of it, and I called it the 10.
Yeah. Oh, and for real? That was your first like name?
Literally, I called it the 10.
Okay.
Like the collection, but then like I came up with Created by Lee, which is obviously LamierLee now. But I went to the thrift store called Udelco that my friend Jillian put me onto. Me and my friend Jerry went there, and we just used to find like old tapestry blankets, wash them. We was getting them for like $5, and I was just making them to tote bags. That's literally how I started, like mad randomly. I was like, bro, I'm bored. Let me like actually make a brand. 'Cause I always wanted to start a brand. That's literally how it started. I'm like, why not just do it now? What am I doing?
Right.
And that's how I started.
That was like my first introduction to you too.
I remember.
Like,
yeah.
Saying we didn't grow up together.
Not at all.
Like, I wouldn't even say we met in church because like, I remember.
You was in Ohio.
Yeah, I was. No, I was at Nassau. But anyways, I remember Mike, like our mutual friend. He came and he like had this bag and he was like, yeah, like I would hear your name a lot, but I would never like. I think we were still following each other.
No, we definitely follow each other.
But
back
like
then.
it was just like a yo, like keep doing your thing, like blah blah blah. Like,
literally.
And I know Mike like came with the tote bag and he was like, yeah, y'all, I just got like a bag from Lamier. Like he making bags and I'm like, oh, he making bags. Like I don't want no bag. Like, but I guess that's that time where dudes was like really starting to like do the whole like over the
tote bags.
Yeah, tote bag thing. So I was like, all right, let me go check out his like little like collection. Like I think that's when you just on IG and like you had all your stuff. I was like, dang, this joint dope. Like, so even like back then, just seeing like, yo, he really serious about this. Like, you really even had a drive back then.
Yeah.
And it was admirable, bro. Like for real.
Appreciate that.
So, how challenging was it to like start your own like brand? And like just jump into the field straight off of like not really having no knowledge, but just like, yo, I want to do this, so I'm gonna just go.
I wouldn't even say it was challenging, bro. It was weird. Like, so like the thing is, like you can ask my pops. He will always tell you, like me and him was talking the other day. He brought that up. He was like, yo, when I first met you, because he's my stepdad. He came into my life when I was like 9. You already know that, but like he always said he said when I met you, like even when you played ball, you took everything that you did extremely serious. Like, bro, if they paid for a trainer for me when I played ball, him and my mom during the summer, like he said everything that you did, you took serious. He said even when you stopped playing ball and you ran track, you took that very serious. Like on the weekends, if I didn't have a track meet, I was out going on a run. So like I feel like all that discipline just kind of followed me. And like even my grandmother and my grandfather, they was both in the Marine Corps. So if I was with my grandfather on the weekends, bro, he would get up at like 5, 6 in the morning and he would start his day early in the morning, cook breakfast for us, and then we'll go play basketball all day. Yeah. After we'll go to the mall. So I kind of like always had that discipline. So in terms of me wanting to start a brand, I'm just like, yo, like, bro, me and my friends, we would literally go to New York. We would go to Soho. We would stand online at Supreme, Kith, Diamond when they were still open, Bape, and all of that. And like, I remember the feeling that we got. I'm like, yo, I can literally make this stuff. I can do the same thing. So why not do it? Yeah. So then literally, like I said, when I was in my college dorm room, I'm like, what's the point of me waiting? Let me just start executing and getting this done. The only challenging thing was like you said, well, like I had to realize was like learning how to really use a machine. Right. Because back then I didn't have no sewing classes my sophomore year of college until like my second semester. But back then I'm just like, yo, I got to teach myself. So YouTube was my best friend. Yeah. And then, you feel me? Nah, literally, you can learn too much on YouTube. And I'm like, yo, like, if there's a way for me to learn outside the classroom, why am I not doing it? And then, like I said, I had to separate myself from kids who went to FIT, Parsons. I'm like, yo, I'm a design major at Montclair State. Bro, our major's in a basement, bro, like, dumb small. Like, everyone knows each other. That's how small our major is. I'm like,
oh, dang. So they really shine a light on the fashion.
Not at all. Bro, no funny. I think I'm not going to say I was, like, one of the first, but definitely, I remember I had like an article in like the school newspaper about me making tote bags, and then as you already know, like I did like that fashion show, which kind of brought more buzz, I think, to the major. But other than that, like, But the thing is, I knew kids in that major who was amazing at what they did, like, bro, nasty. And I always say that, like, some people can be better than me, like in the classroom in terms of sewing. I always said that I wasn't the best designer, the best sewer. Cause I know kids who could smoke me in that classroom. They were nice, but I'm like, no one's LamierLee though. Right. No one that has that like that marketing side like that. Like I was hungry and still am. I was hungry back then. I'm starving now. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta eat. So like, that's how it should be though. You feel me? I just don't know, bro. Like I just always had that in me. So when it came to starting, I'm like, yo, I gotta whatever I start, I gotta finish. Yeah. And it's never gonna finish now.
What you mean?
I'm never gonna finish now.
Oh, you saying you're gonna keep going?
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay, nah, for sure. Bro.
I can't go back.
I saw a video the other day too. Like it was another fashion designer. Like and he was just like, yo, like there's no best brand. Like he was just saying like Nike not the best brand. Like Adidas, LV, like whatever. He was just saying like everybody's like their own brand, and they like basically like it's room for everybody. Yeah. Like they shine in their field. They up over here, like he was just saying, like you could still do your own thing, like however you want, because nobody's you.
Exactly.
And you can have your best brand, and once you just get out there, some people might rock with it, because some people don't rock with Nike, some people don't rock with LV, but a lot of people do.
Exactly.
So I think that was encouraging, even to me. It was just like, yo, just keep going in your field, because you don't know like who will really rock with you or who like would find you inspiring. And that's why I say I commend you, bro, because I see you pushing all, like, every time I'm scrolling on IG, it's like, yo, buy her flowers, buy her flowers, buy her flowers, buy her flowers, buy her flowers. So I had to go and buy my mother some flowers, because I'm like, all right, that's good marketing.
I'm telling you, bro.
But, like, just getting out there and following your dream, yo, and that discipline, I think that's why I love sports, yo. It teaches
that's what I'm saying.
It teaches you life. Like, it's like you go, because, like, football, my coach would always say this. He was like, yo, football is a microcosm of life. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, he's like, yo, like everything you learn here, it's the same out in the world. It's just it just look a different way. Mm-hmm. So just taking that discipline and putting it towards everything, yo, you be unstoppable. Like
bro,
you said,
exactly.
you're never gonna stop.
I be telling people that, and like I always say, when I have kids, they gotta play a sport.
Yeah,
like there's no like. But dad, nothing. Yeah, nah. You like get up.
Playing soccer.
You playing something.
Playing everything.
Even if you want to do gymnastics, bro, I'm with it, bro. You doing something like to build that type of discipline is different. That's why I still run to this day. And that's why you still lift. Like it's like you can't get away from it. It's so weird.
But it's character building. Like I think it helps develop you like how you are and stuff like that. So I love sports, yo. My next question. Oh, this is a good one. What's your design process? Actually, no. I don't even want to go to that first, because you mentioned your fashion show. So what was the build up,
bro,
to even like you wasn't starting. You was just starting out. This was like freshman year. You just started out like
freshman year. I just started out finally sewing, and the show was my junior year technically, I think.
So what was the like build up to even go to now you're doing a fashion show at your school?
Yeah. So to make it long story short, I worked with somebody named Tommy at Urban Outfitters when I worked at the one in Garden State Mall, right? Yeah. I met Tommy. Found out Tommy went to Montclair State. Long story short, Tommy was like, yo, we should do a show. Basically, me and Tommy, we planned everything out, ended up calling it The Merge. So back then, I was only sewing for like, let's say 2 years at that point.
Yeah.
So we literally built like a whole organization within like a year, or like, honestly less than that. We built the whole organization. We got the funding, and through the show. So basically, Tommy was the founder. I was technically the co-founder at the time, and we recruited different designers. We was like, we don't want it to just be us. We wanted to shine light on not just fashion design majors, but like people who actually do it for real.
Yeah.
So from people that I could remember by heart, it was like this girl that I know named Melissa, which is an amazing designer. It's a guy named, his brand is called Locked In. And he actually does like sports uniforms for like, I know EO for a fact. He just got a deal with Ferris High School in Jersey City, which I thought was dope, so I'm from out there.
Oh, he do like they jerseys?
Yeah, bro, he's sick. But like in terms of like business, he got it though.
Yeah.
Like my boy, he got it. Who else? And it was like a few other designers we just reached out to. And then of course it was my brand. And by that time I rebranded to LamierLee. And then it was also my friend Kareem, that I'm still close with to this day. His brand is called Mila Studios, and my friend Chinwei, which we all still close. Her brand is called Outlier Effect. And funny enough, we all went to West Orange High School. Yeah. Me and Kareem was in the same year. Chinwei was like 2 years below us. I met her because of cross country and track actually, which was funny. So basically we collabed. We all did a show, and I'm not gonna lie, the outcome really surprised me. Like I look back to that video on this day because my friend vlogged it, and like to hear like the noise when like they said like my name, I'm like, nah, this is crazy.
Yeah, yo.
Like it was like, bro, the energy in there was amazing. And like in terms of that build up, we basically like I remember like documenting that whole process, like from the beginning to the end, man. And like even like on the screen, I don't even want to like reminisce. I might start tearing up. I ain't gonna lie. But the build up, it was a lot though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, yo, my first show, and mind you, I was procrastinating back then. So like I finished a lot of my pieces like a week before the show, which was insane.
Yeah, but you still did mad good.
I did though, but you know what's funny though? As a creative, they always say like once you look back at your work, like you kind of don't like it.
Yeah, it always be like that.
You know what's sad? There's only 2 pieces on that stage I really like to this day.
Oh, for real?
The rest of it, I'm like, yeah, that was trash. I don't know
how many you had? It was like 7 pieces, right?
Me personally, I did like 7 or 8. Yeah, and it's actually funny though because one of the pieces that 2 of them that was actually on the stage I actually sold, which I thought was dope. Yeah, I sold it like probably like almost a year later, but I thought it was cool. Is
that when you first dropped your website, or you had your website before that?
I had my website before that, but for the tote bags.
Okay,
but actually,
you first started selling clothes.
Exactly. So that was, I'm glad you actually brought that up. The fashion show was the first time I actually like started like selling clothes to the public at that point. Cause I was like making little stuff, but that was the first time I sold to the public. So
that was the switch from when you went from bags to clothes?
That was literally at that time, like my third year at Montclair State University.
Okay.
Yep. Cause I was like, honestly, I'm tired of making tote bags. I want to like really transition into clothes. I don't want to be known as, oh yeah, that's the bag maker. Yeah. If you really know me for like making tote bags, I'm like, bro, nah, I like clothes more than that. That's just an accessory. Thanks. So the fashion show was literally that transition. After that, like people ask me to this day, "Oh, you gonna start making bags again?" Yeah, but since I'm more knowledgeable, I'm gonna go through a manufacturer who actually can use a heavier fabric, or when I get a studio and I could use like a heavier machine, then I start doing like actually like good quality bags. But right now, no, we making clothes.
Now, was your last bag? Because I remember you had a project. I think it was for somebody's wedding or something. You said you had made like mad bags.
You did your research, bro.
Come on, bro. I know you. Like,
dang, bro.
Anyways, talk about it. Matter of fact, speak on it.
Nah, what's funny? That was actually my last tote bag. So funny enough, the person actually did it for, I might be seeing her tomorrow because I did it for my roommate, my freshman year of college. I did it for his sister because she was getting married. Okay. And she wanted bags for her bridesmaids. So she was like, yo, his name is Kel. She was like, Kel, ask Lamier if he could do some bags for me. I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. So she was like, Lamier, I'm going to give you like all the freedom for it. I'm like, oh, word? She's like, yeah, like, just do you. Yeah. So I'm like, I wanted to do something that was memorable for her. And I remember I'm like, yo, like, what a wedding signifies love. So I think she had 8 bridesmaids, right? So what I did was each bag was a half a heart. And the thing is, like when all of them came together, you put together, it's a full heart. You feel me? I'm like, those literally the last bags I ever did. And that was in 2020, I think the end of 2022 or the beginning of 2023. Yeah. Those are the last tote bags I made. But that's those right there, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I did those. I'm like, that's my favorite project, like in terms of tote bags. Those were sick, bro.
Yeah, those are probably your best ones.
No, they were. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the other ones I was like,
yeah, no, those ones was hard. That one, boy, I tell you, took a lot of work though. Yeah, like cutting out the pattern and like, cause like I was still fresh. Even now, I'm still learning so much. But back then, I remember I showed her like my final draft. She's like, I don't like it.
So you had to go back and change that, Joe?
I had to go back and like fix like the ends of it. It wasn't a lot of work, but I'm like, nah. And I was trying to convince her. I'm like, nah, like this is clean. She's like, I don't like it. I'm like, all right, bet, we good. And then and once I fix it, she's like, no, I love it. Oh my goodness, you did such a me. I'm like, dang. Okay.
It's a little tweak, like.
It's just a little tweak. Yeah.
So that was my first question that I was gonna get to. Like, what's your design process? Like, when you going through all this stuff, you sit down and like you got like music playing in the background. Like, what you do?
Literally. So what I usually do is I kind of just sketch. And the thing is, I'm not like good at like sketching and like figure drawing. I'm not that good at it. So I'll do like kind of like a rough draft of what I can understand, and then I'll usually like take it into like Adobe Illustrator. Because digital sketching now, but I ain't gonna lie, like I could run somebody for some money for some digital sketching.
So are you drawing it digital or like you?
So what
Or they like make it for you?
basically draw it digital.
Okay.
So, or like you can like draw it on paper. You take a picture of it, you scan it, and then you put it onto the program. Then you just kind of trace it, and then you make it cleaner. So you can do like straighter lines and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
So I would like usually like say like now if I'm home, I'm sketching, or like honestly it gets to a point where I have like so many like already like mock-ups already on my computer. Say if I want to do like a t-shirt like this one, I'll just open it up, type what's in my head, and start tweaking it from there. So it pretty much all starts on my computer at that point.
Okay.
And if it's like a cut and sew garment, it still starts on my computer. I add like all the details, whether it's going to be a zipper, my logo embroidered, and then from there I get it made. So I sew it by hand, go to the fabric store, get everything I need, sew it, go to where I drop it off to get embroidered, get my logo embroidered, and from there we good.
Dang, so you're sewing everything by yourself?
Oh yeah, right now I sew everything by myself.
Dang, yo.
Kind of psychotic, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
But then again, I don't have like a huge customer base yet. So like that's why I do t-shirts, because like that's easy. Get the blanks, drop them off, they get printed, boom. That people can, constantly get that. But in terms of my cut and sew garments, those are always really limited because I do that myself.
Okay.
And then that means I can upcharge a little bit. I don't OD it, but I can because I do it all by hand.
So now what's a regular day like in a fashion designer's life? Like what do they do? Like they wake up and like hit the sewing machine or like what?
I mean, I don't do it full time yet. That's the goal. But like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I always tell people I have a boring life. Like, I ain't gonna, like, for me, it's fun, but no gas. Like, all right, don't shake your head, bro.
No, I was
That was too much, brother. Don't shake
I was
your
gonna
head.
let you rock. I was gonna say you are kind of boring because you never even come out and chill with us though. So it's kind of like
You always say that.
well, it's a fact though.
You wanna know what y'all be doing?
What are you talking about?
No, I ain't gonna lie, y'all do chilling.
I don't know what he's
I ain't gonna, no, they do be. I'm trolling. They really be chilling. But nah, for real. But like, as much as I love y'all, I would love to come outside with y'all. But like, yo, like the way my mind like operates, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still trying to get out this habit because I do enjoy my life. Like I do hang out with y'all sometimes. I do hang out with my close friends, my very close friends, a lot actually.
Yeah.
But like for me, it's like, yo, my mind is constantly thinking like, yo, how can I build this brand up? So it's like when I'm at home, I ain't gonna lie, I do so much research. It's really, I be moving like a madman. You should see my whiteboard when I'm at home.
Yeah.
Like I get an idea, go to my whiteboard, start drawing it up. I found out about something, ask ChatGPT. I go on Google, start like kind of like just trying to get, I don't know, I love learning, bro.
Yeah.
And I think I'm kind of not addicted to it, but I love it so much. So I'm like, yo, instead of me going out like spending my money like foolishly, because I don't make a lot of money right now, especially with what I do, because it goes straight back into the business. I'm like, yo, I'd rather be here and learn.
Yeah.
And then granted, I do like going outside. I just like going to gardens, museums. I'm really just a simple dude. And I feel like a lot of dudes say that to like, I guess like get girls like, yeah, I love going to museums. And like,
Yeah,
stop lying, bro. No, you don't, bro.
Yeah,
But me, bro, I'll really be dolo in the museum cooling. I'll be in the middle of a garden cooling.
Yeah, I could say that because you are.
And you
like,
know that though.
like,
I'm
yeah,
really
be like, yo, let's go to the garden. It's like what?
What? Like, what you talking about, bro? I would take my shoes and socks off and stand in grass, bro.
Yeah, you be on some romance junk. It's
Yeah,
like,
nah, I know, it's crazy.
I'm not like.
I know.
I thought we was bros.
You should try. You should try it though. You might like it.
But no, okay, that's facts. But what I was gonna say is you just fell in love with the process, and that's what it is. Like you gotta be
Okay, then yeah, we can say that.
addicted to like your thing. Like if you're
Literally.
not addicted to it, it's like you it's pointless.
Exactly.
But I think that's how you grow in it. Like you go every single day, you do a little bit, you put a little bit of time into it, and you just keep getting better every single day. So I was just joking, by the way. Like you be coming out and chilling.
No, I know.
Bro. Like,
I know you
it's all
joking.
good, but-
Trust me, I know. Cause y'all don't understand. I don't hear that. I don't hear the end of this.
Yeah,
They'll text in the group chat like, yo, like, Baba, we going here? What like the arcade last time?
Yeah, but
And it's the only thing I heard. Oh yeah, we know Lamier not going. I'm like, yo, I didn't say nothing yet.
yeah, because it's like you're an automatic no.
That's
so
yo,
it's
stop
kind
doing
of
that,
like
bro.
like why you even like
I say yes. I said yes because I thought we was having a cookout. And don't say I want to spend money. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. I'm not going now.
yeah, but we all could have put our money together and like you know what I'm saying.
Nah, I tried. Y'all told me no.
Yeah, you're right.
I know.
I mean, it's it's good that you do that though, but because it's all gonna pay off in the end though. Like,
But you know what's funny though? I'm not gonna lie, bro. And this is me being vulnerable. You said be a little vulnerable on the show.
Yeah, please.
I do have times where I feel lonely in that room. I'll keep it a being because I'm like, yo, like, I'll look on Instagram, right? To the point where, like, now if you look at my phone, I delete Instagram almost every day. So I'm like, yo, I'll see people outside at a party, at a function, doing whatever, on a vacation. I'm like, yo, I'm sitting here at the freaking desk trying to build a company, trying to build a brand. And I always say a lot of people, they can only judge you on like what you've already done. What's how the creator said that.
Yeah.
We said like people can only judge you on what you've already done. So far, like the biggest event I did so far was a pop-up, which was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I did a pop-up, and then it's just like people probably only think of Lamier as like, unfortunately, as of right now, just he just makes clothes or like a quote unquote local brand.
Yeah.
My head, I don't think like that, bro. I see myself here already, and I know the steps it takes. I study so much. So I'm like, yo, while everybody out partying doing this, or while everybody out shopping for clothes, while everybody's standing online for clothes, bro, I want to be the person they stand online for. Yeah. And that's not like me being prideful. I say that humble as ever, but I'm like, yo, I want them to know, like, nah, this young man right here took so much time and dedicated so much of his life to this right here. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, I don't care, but I do get lonely though. I do feel like, yo, I might be missing out. But you know what's funny? When I talk to like people we deem as successful, or like people in certain positions, like in their career field, they always say, Lamier, I'm telling you now, you're not missing out on one thing at all. Yeah, they say the same thing, like, you're not missing out on nothing. There's like, honestly, if I was your age and I would have that mindset that you had, I'll be further along. So when I hear stuff like that, I heard it today from somebody at my job. I'm like, okay, we good. Yeah. We good.
That's real though, because at most 23-year-olds, I won't say all of them, but they're not really focusing on like trying to better whatever brand they have or elevate themselves like as much as you are, or put as much dedication into it as you might. But I think once people learn the I'm trying to find the best word for it, but I'm gonna just say the satisfaction of sacrificing like just a little bit of time.
Oh, it's literally like just this much time. When in your whole life, it's literally like just this much.
It's like, yo, once you go and look back on it and you get to where you wanted to be at, it's like, yo, all I did was just sacrifice a year.
Bro.
So I could be rich, or like not even just rich, but wealthy, or get to do what I love for the rest of my life. Yes. It's like it comes as such a it might seem as like a big cost at first, but like the sacrifice is just so small. But I mean, in life, you're going to sacrifice something. Either you're going to sacrifice your time now having fun and like, try to get your life together later, or get your life together now and then enjoy all of that.
Bro, it's so funny. I said that to myself earlier. I'm like, at the end of the day, like you said, you sacrifice something. You're picking what you sacrifice, right? So I'm like, instead of me waking up the next morning having a hangover, granted, I'm not saying everybody does. I'm not saying that. Please. I'm not saying that. The reason why personally I don't drink, because I ain't gonna lie, my family gonna laugh when they see this, but my family, they can drink, bro.
Oh yeah,
you feel me? My family
Caribbeans.
You feel me? My family could drink, even though like my black Americans, my mom's side, they can drink, bro.
So you saying they'll down some Henny and like,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Like it's iced tea.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's scary.
And get up
to the
and
point where
home.
You know what's funny? Yo, you know what's funny to the point where it's like, I remember I was like, when I used to drink, right? I'm like, bro, I was drinking like a good amount. I don't drink no more, but I'm like, and I'm chilling. I'm like, nah, this is not normal, bro. Yeah. And my mom made a joke when I was younger, bro. I'm not gonna say exactly what she said, but she's like, yo, be careful because you know your last name, like we can drink, so be careful drinking. I'm telling you that now. Yeah. I remember one time in high school, I was at my friend party, we was drinking, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm like, yo, why am I chilling? This is not normal. And after that, I got to like college. I'm like, I can't be drinking no more. Freshman year, I think it was like probably like one of the last times I really like was drinking. And after that, I'm like, I'm done. So I just remember like I started really like thinking about everything I did. Even when I used to smoke weed for like a time, and like I stopped smoking like sophomore year of college. I was just like, yo, what is the point of me doing this stuff? Yeah. I would smoke and get tired and go to sleep. Some people I know, they would smoke and get productive.
Yeah, I don't know how, bro.
You feel me? I wasn't that type of person, bro. I'm like, how you smoking and you banging out your homework? I would smoke, bro, and I would go to sleep. Yeah. I'm like, this is stupid.
Nah, that junk gets you.
Boy, what?
I'm sorry, Mom.
Yo, I'm sorry, Mom.
I smoked, but I couldn't. I would just get paranoid. So it's like, I'm thinking, yo, we about to get pulled over, bro. Like, yo, just take me home. Like, please just take me home, bro. Because like, I already know it's somebody watching us, and you just up all the time. You all antsy and you be blowing everybody. It's like, yo, come on, bro, just chill. Like, we fine. It's like, bro, no, bro, yo, get me home right now. Like, so that was I'm like, yo, I can't do it. But people who like could do all of that and still function,
I give it to them, bro.
They a different breed, bro. Black Air Forces breed, like for real, like bro. That don't make no sense.
I give it to them, bro. Y'all got it.
Yeah, bro.
Not me, bro.
Now let's dive some more into the beginning of LamierLee. You know what I'm saying? Like, So, how would you describe your brand in 3 words?
I'm gonna say clean. I'm gonna say clean. I don't want to say every day. I feel like that doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna say every day. Cause I always say I want like anything I make. I want you to be able to wear this every day.
Okay.
Even down to the sweatpants I cut into the shorts. Like I want you to be able to wear them every day. And 2, functional. You feel me? I think that's a big thing. Cause I love architecture, so I always want everything I do to be functional. It's like the pieces that I started working on now, bro, sick. Like certain pocket placements. I remember I did a hoodie with a double kangaroo pocket to like give you extra storage.
Yeah. Yo, you need to give me that joint, bro.
You want it?
Yes.
No. But basically, even in terms of that, bro, like just like functionality,
Okay.
like functional. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's tough.
Those are my 3 words. Yeah.
I like it. So now you see these T-shirts that we got on. Right?
Yeah, that T-shirt,
These
bro.
is hard. I ain't gonna lie. But like, what's the origin story behind the whole buy her flowers and like why you pushing it so hard? Like what's up with this? Like,
So initially, bro.
well, let me just say, like, you got every like women. I don't have a lot of women. I'm just saying, like my mom,
Yeah.
you know, and my girl, like
Yeah.
pushing buy her flowers. So now it's like,
Yeah.
I gotta go buy some flowers now. Like,
Yeah.
so like, why is there such a demand on buying women flowers all of a sudden? Like,
Listen, bro. I told you I'm a good marketer, right? Bro, you get a woman to buy something, B. Bro, you good. So that's what I realized. I'm like, yo, if I get a woman to like actually like this, we good.
okay,
But nah, funny enough though, so I did my first pop-up, May 4th, right? That buy her flowers idea came like 2 weeks before. So I was like, I want to like at least do one more t-shirt for the pop-up, right? And like I already had the florist, and I was on the phone with my man Jared at the time, like, yo, like, what can I put on a t-shirt like a saying? Like just words, right? And we came up with 2. It was, I forgot the other one, but one of them I was like, buy her flowers. And I was like joking. It was either get her flowers or buy her flowers. And I was like, we was like, ha funny. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Just do it. I'm like, for what, bro? He's like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you told me so you want to appeal to women, just do it and watch. So we had the flower. So I remember I texted the florist, Alex, right? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make sure it's only for us 2. Initially, it was just gonna be for us 2. I'm like, yo, since you're gonna be outside handing out flowers, let's do this and see how people react to it. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get like some more blinks. I'm just make 10 of them, see how they move.
yeah,
Bro, those are the first shirts that went like that.
yo,
I'm sitting, I'm like, bro, you tell me I did all these other shirts, the one with Virgil in the background, that big behind flower graphic that I do not like at all now.
it was hard.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, I did all of this. And I did a black and white tee that I made on Adobe Illustrator literally in 5 minutes, and that one sold out the fastest.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna, that kind of pissed me off. But then it showed me it's sometimes really just the simple stuff that moves. You feel me?
I was gonna say that, yo, or it'd be like the stuff that you don't like that everybody
me?
else like. And
Exactly.
that's like now you gotta push that.
Now I gotta push
But
it.
it's like, yo, this is not even my favorite. Like,
Not at all. But also,
Yeah.
too, I thought it was dope. Like, I think it's amazing, the story. 'Cause like I said, every pop-up I do, and I'm holding myself to this, I have to give out flowers to women, bro. To women or even men, bro. I don't care. Because I love the way that flowers make me feel.
Yeah.
Like, my great-grandmother, bro, she had like she always had like plants and stuff in her house. She had like a small little garden in her backyard. Outside, she had like a little garden outside as well. And then like going down the steps, she had like plants like lining the steps.
Okay.
So I was just like, yo, I loved it. And like you already know, I love gardens too.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is, like the way like flowers make me feel, like being in nature. I love that feeling. So I'm like, yo, then like also having women in my life, whether it's my mom, whoever it is, buying like women flowers, bro, and like seeing their face, I'm like, dang, this is dope.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good, bro. So then I'm like, yo, if I could appeal to y'all, we good. So I'm like,
Yeah,
"Bet,
guys
buy her flowers.
So now who bought the shirts more? Like, do it now on your website. It
tells-
tell you like if men or like women are buying more of it, or like
It doesn't
what?
tell me like who you are, but like you like once you like check out, I know who you are because like your name pops up.
Oh, okay.
I know, bro. If you go on my website right now, I know you're on my website. It's crazy.
Oh, like if people just click on it,
Yeah, bro. You go on my website. I know if you on there. I know what city you in and everything.
that's tough.
Crazy. I just don't know your exact address, obviously, but
Yeah, I would hope not. Like,
nah, that's psycho.
something.
But mainly women know. If you want to answer your question,
Okay,
mainly
so-
women did buy it though,
Wow.
which worked out. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny though? I can't get around that though. Even when I'm at work, buy her flowers. People like troll me for it, but I'm like, bro, this is what I want though.
Yeah, nah, because people are talking about it.
Literally, because like even you troll me OD, it's really bad. You told me OD about it, and I'm just like, bro, honestly, like it's annoying, but I'm like, I like it though, because I'm like, I don't care, even if it's like you're trolling me or joking, I'm like, it don't matter, you're talking about it. What's so funny?
How do I troll you? What do I say?
buy her flowers, buy her flowers, buy her flowers. Like,
Yeah, because you buy her flowers.
that's your trash, buy her
I
flowers.
don't call you a florist though.
You did that one time, I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, you just
I don't take it to heart. You know it's all love, bro. I'm not no
you know,
sensitive
my
boy.
show, right? Like, it's like
My
nah.
fault.
Um,
You were.
Well, I just want to say I think the concept is dope, bro.
Thank you.
Like when I first saw the shirt, I was like, dang, like he got it. Cause you know me, like I gotta humble you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you drop something, I'll be like, yo, this trash. Like even though really I don't mean it's trash.
No, you do, bro.
I just be playing with you.
Pause.
But
that's wild, bro. I'm not.
Pause. I'm sorry. Like I forgot I'm appealing to the younger generation. Like, anyways, I just thought that was mad dope. Like, so I really love the whole concept. I love the reels you doing with them. Like,
thank you, bro.
Everything else. Now, what other concepts do you have? Like, is it just, are you stopping at flowers? Or like, you about to branch out?
Oh, for sure. I'm about to branch. So, like I always said, the t-shirts, like, I really only care for, like, cutting. So, I'll be transparent with you guys. T-shirts for me are really, like, just marketing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, for me, it's just, like right now, I did, like, a concept called, like, LamierLee Cafe.
Okay.
Because, like, I really want to open up a cafe soon. So I'm hoping like that actually like happens. But I believe
that's what you did at your pop up, like.
Oh yeah, word. And my first pop up was at a cafe.
Yeah.
So basically, you know, what do they call it? Manifesting. But basically, put my foot to the plow. Basically, you know what I'm saying, and like get my hands dirty.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I want to start a cafe. So like I did like a fun T-shirt, one more T-shirt for the summer, and it says LamierLee Cafe, and it was inspired by matcha. So if you look on my Instagram, like the rollout is literally matcha. I had one of my friends. She's been making matcha. We've been like doing like cool marketing with it. I did like a whole mock menu. Cause I always said like, even though I don't have a physical location, why can't I still bring this to life?
Yeah.
So that's what we did.
That's hard too, bro.
Thank you.
I wish you would have worn.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was harder. You saw it. You saw it in person yesterday.
That shirt is tough.
Yeah, bro.
I'm proud to like get that. Like,
yeah, man. But that's the thing. You know, it's also funny too. I don't want to cut you off. But one thing I'm learning is this. Yo, if you're a designer, no matter what you do, not even a designer, if you sell anything, if you're like an entrepreneur, whatever, and people say they buy something they don't take it to heart. Like, and I mean that. Don't take none of that to heart.
Yeah.
Because one thing I always say, like, a lot of people, they will not catch on to you until like someone of influence wears your stuff. So don't expect anyone in your vicinity to purchase from you, even your friends. And I don't say that to get you guys upset or mad, but it's just the harsh reality of it. He's one of the main people who does that to me. That's sure he didn't even pay for it, B. I'm just saying.
Are you okay? Yo, what's happening? I'm never inviting you back on this.
No, chill. You know it's all love though, bro. I had to do this, bro.
Oh, I'm glad you said that though, because your straight face is crazy. But when you like, so you know, like social media now, bro, it's very like, it's microwave. Like everything just like, you know what I'm saying? You post something, the next day it's old news, bro. So how do you like market with social media now, knowing it's like a microwave type of society thing? Like,
boy,
do it keep you on your feet? Like you be stressing like, yo, I gotta post, I gotta have a new video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday type thing.
Bro, I'm still learning, bro. Like my reels be flopping. Like flopping. So I'm really learning so much in terms of like even me showing my personality. That's why I want to come on a podcast. Cause I'm like, yo, like I remember I be speaking to people and they be like, yo, I thought you like some stoic dude who don't like talking straight face all the time. I'm like, bro, I'm really.
That's how you be.
That's how I walk around, bro.
Yeah, like you just.
But
what you mad at?
But when you talk to me, I'm really like this. Like, yo, the way I'm talking to Matt, this is how I am like 24/7 for the most part.
Fact.
And you know that. Like we be on the phone and I'll be trolling you.
Yeah.
Like you think I want to be like serious, like uptight, like I gotta wedge up my butt? No, bro, that's not me. Are you crazy? Pause. Yeah, my fault, bro. My fault. That was OD. That was OD.
Man. Come on, Sean.
Come on, Sean. What you doing, Sean? But nah, for real though, like that's not me. Like I love joking, bro. Oh my God. So like even when like I remember I did one of my recent reels, I was like, buy her flowers because if you buy like you'll help me get a Porsche, whatever, something like that.
Yeah. Even
in that, bro, like show my personality. Like so like yes, Instagram like gives me a hard time. Even TikTok, I'm still learning so much, but I'm having fun with it. Cause at the end of the day, I have product that I have to sell. I gotta push it. You feel me?
Right.
So I don't know, bro. It's just like, and I give personally, I give myself no excuse at all. I'm like, I don't care what you got going on, bro. Make a reel really quick. Edit all of the videos that you got.
So do you ever like, you hit a wall or like a block where it's like, okay, what do I just keep showing like me making t-shirts? Like you try to mix it up?
I try to mix it up because like I told you before, I don't really care for t-shirts. T-shirts for me is just marketing. I really care for cutting. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
even in that, it's just like when I do hit the block, it's just like not hit the block, but when I hit a block, that sounds wild.
Yeah.
When I hit a block, I kind of just force myself out of it. Cause like I said, I have a business. Like I have a legit company, like a legit brand. I have an LLC. I have like getting like my logo, what's it called, trademarked right now in that process. Like
yeah,
I have like a real brand. I got to make money. You know what I mean? So it's like I have no choice.
real quick, could you explain what cut and sew is, just for people who probably don't know like what that?
Oh
means?
yeah, so cut and sew is like literally like you going to the fabric store. Granted, like some brands do cut and sew where they go to a manufacturer, but that's basically you kind of like you're more hands on. You actually have to know the product. So me, for example, cut and sew, I actually go to a fabric store. I go get thread. I get patterns and I tweak them, or like I make my own pattern really quick. I cut like the physical fabric and then I sew it myself at home. That's cut and sew.
Okay.
Yeah, and cut and sew is usually like higher quality because there's more attention to detail compared to like something that's like mass produced in the factory.
Yeah. Dang, that makes sense, bro. You taught me something because
That's why you got upcharge, bro. I'm telling y'all.
Talking about like
Takes a lot of time.
Now you gonna make like a matter of fact shirt or something? Like you think you can like hold me down or like what? Like,
Over, you want one?
I would love one.
What's up?
Don't lie on camera neither, bro.
What's up?
I'm just saying.
Why'd you have to mention that on the camera? You could have texted me privately.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Nah, you trying to do that?
Put the pressure on you.
No, you want your viewers to hold me accountable. I don't like that, bro.
Yeah, please do.
I mean, yeah, as long as you pay me, bro, we good.
All right, I got you. Say no more.
Ain't nothing like free nowadays, bro. I'm sorry.
So for somebody who's trying to like start their own brand, like a young kid, whatever, it don't gotta be a young kid. What is like the process you would say to starting your own brand? What's the steps that they should take to like, you know, make their own?
First and foremost, make clothes. It's funny. It's a quote that Rick Owens said on TikTok. He's like,
that makes sense.
He's like, forget all that mood board and stuff, just make clothes. but literally, like, I would tell him like, make clothes, but then too, like, understand your purpose, because like you see like a lot of, like you said, microwave brands or like even companies because it looks cool. People want to do stuff because it looks cool. People want to get into fashion because it looks cool.
Yeah.
I remember like I used to hear people say that like, yo, I'm gonna get into fashion. I used to sit there, I'm like, yo, how do you get into, like, what is that? Like, I want to get into fashion, or it's like I'm into fashion, or like, oh yeah, I do fashion. What does that mean?
Right.
Because for me, it's like I grew up like around that stuff. To me, it's like I always wanted to be a brand owner because I thought it was cool, and I wanted to tell my story. I wanted to show people what was going on in my mind, and I wanted to like put into like a physical, tangible item.
Right.
So when I hear that, oh, I want to get into fashion, it's like, okay, like, do you really love it though? So I would tell someone, do you really love it? If you love it, what story are you trying to tell with your brand? And from there, just start it. Oh, you got social media. Like we have a phone, bro. We have so much, like we have money literally in the palm of our hands. You got to figure out how to make it. You know what I mean? So I just tell people, man, just start, man. Start making clothes and just start putting it out. And don't be nervous to put your work out too. That's another thing. And that goes for any creative. Like, I think sometimes we get caught up in our heads of like, oh, I think people are going to laugh at this. I thought people was going to laugh at that shirt. I'm like, they going to think, oh, here go Lamier making something else. Oh, he doesn't do cut and sew no more. He does t-shirts. It's like, no, I have a brand. I have to sell products. So if a t-shirt, everyone's not going to buy a $200, $300 garment, but they'll buy a $50 to $70 t-shirt, and that's free marketing because my logo is dead right there in the middle. And it literally says "Buy Her Flowers" mad big. Yeah.
And now you want laughing to the bank. So I mean,
you feel me? So it's like I got to a point personally where like, I don't care what nobody say, bro. I just don't. Once in a while, yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie, get in my head, but I just don't care. It's not your life. Yeah. What am I caring for?
And you trying to create your own brand, bro.
Exactly.
So that's dope. We've reached my favorite segment, bro. You already know what it is. This is the Matt moment portion of the podcast. And it's an acronym. That's when you made a transition or a turnaround in your life where you was like, you know, as you would say, smoking weed and drinking and all this other stuff like that your mom just heard that you was doing, like, because you told on yourself.
Mom, I was not wilding like that.
So yeah, what was that moment for you? You said it.
Straight weirdo.
But what was that moment for you where you was like, I'm not necessarily saying you was doing that, but like, sure, you know, you just made that switch to like, all right, I'm gonna start taking stuff serious now. Yeah. Like, what point was that?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think it was the weirdest mental switch in my life, bro. So like, I always said, going into college, I looked at college as a business stop, not as like a social thing. Granted, I did have my fun. I met people. I just didn't go to no parties. I would tell myself, I'm not partying because I never really cared for parties at all anyway. But like, it was like a weird mental switch. This happened like my sophomore year, for like my second semester. I realized like certain things that I was doing at the time. I'm like, yo, there's really no point. There's no point in me entertaining certain things, certain relationships anymore. I'm like, what am I doing? And I realized it was just draining me. And I just remember I was journaling. I was talking to God at the time, like, I can't do this no more. And granted, did I still struggle after that? Yeah, of course. Even now, I'm still breaking out of certain things. Yeah. But I had to realize, I'm like, yo, if I want to be different compared to like my peers and like people like just around me, I have to do what's considered quote unquote hard to others. So I had to let go of certain things, certain relationships. Like, I always woke up early, so that was easy. But waking up early, running every single day, I just was like, yo, I want to be different compared to everybody else. Why you out partying on the weekend? Yeah. I'm out, like, I'm literally in that dorm room sewing, or I'm at work, or I'm sewing. That's it. That's the only thing I'm doing, or I'm working out. That's the only thing I was doing at the time.
Okay.
So I always said, I realized if I want to be great, I can't do what the average person does. And sometimes people take offense to that. It's like, oh, you call me average? No, I don't. I'm not talking to you then.
Yeah.
But if you want to be great, you can't do what the average people do. It does. It like when you say it out loud, it does not make sense.
Yeah.
If everybody doing something like doing something, why would you like? It's just I don't know. I always found it cool to be different too. Like, why do I want to do the same thing that you're doing? I don't find no interest in it, bro. Like at all.
So you always wanted to separate yourself,
bro. Always. I never. Yeah. I don't know. I always say like now, like you remember like in school when like the quote unquote weird kids would like run around, like who was into anime, run around the hallways like with their freaking arms behind their back, like like they in the anime.
Yeah.
Bro, I always say like to me, like now those were the fly kids, bro.
Yeah.
Now come like yo, they did not care, bro.
Right.
They didn't care what none of y'all said. We was in school trying to be fly and like nonchalant. Now, bro, I'm like, nah, those were the fly kids in my eyes, bro.
Yeah, because they was being true to themselves and their identity. That's good you said that, bro. That's real eye opening because it gives a different perspective to like life and like how people just will follow what they see or try to just do something just to fit in.
Exactly.
With people who's not gonna matter like 10 years from now, like
exactly,
or nobody's gonna remember like how cool you was back in high school or like how.
Bro, I said that once you graduate, none of that matters.
Yeah, it's like,
none of it matters, bro.
But you don't know that and like being in that world. That's why I'm glad you just said that for people who may be young and watch this and they'll be like, yo, I could really just be myself and like it'll be okay. Like the people that's for me will find me and I'll find them and vice versa. So that's dope, bro. You really a young trailblazer, yo.
I appreciate that. I try to be.
Now, since you want to be funny, we about to get into some personal questions.
Yeah, make this quick, bro.
No.
I gotta water my vegetables, bro.
What?
I gotta water my vegetables. Come on.
You gotta water your vegetables?
Yeah, man.
What that mean?
I grow vegetables now.
Look to the camera and say anything.
I grow vegetables.
Okay.
What's up?
Now don't fold up here, all right? Like don't get scared because you look scared. Now, first question. Does Lamier buy women flowers? Or do you just want everybody else to buy?
Can I be honest, bro?
Please do.
I low-key want to get out of frame when I say this, bro.
No. Get in the frame and say it. Like,
nah, I want to get out of frame.
We catch you on all cameras, so.
I'm cooked regardless.
Yeah.
Do you want to be like transparent with you?
No, I want you to be honest.
No, I don't.
Do you?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't, bro. I be wild, yo. Yo. I told you it was just for marketing, bro. I don't buy women flowers, bro. So
stop telling everybody else to go buy somebody some flowers. You ain't even doing it yourself. Fraud. This guy.
I'm joking. Nah, he know I'm joking. Nah, actually, honestly, I do, bro. I be ODing.
That's mad dope.
Yeah, I do. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Forget a hug. Don't touch me. I just want to give you some flowers.
I don't know. I've seen you buy people flowers, and you actually now you say you're not the hugging type either. You dap everybody up, which is very weird.
It's a weird habit, bro. I'm getting
my mom up. Like, yo, don't do that, bro. Get my mother a proper hug. Like, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, bro.
You be wilding.
I love your mom, bro. I love her, bro. She's mad cool.
Appreciate that.
That's my mom, man.
Okay, so the answer is yes.
No, bro, I definitely do. You seen it, bro. I love it.
Okay,
it's fun.
I like that. Now, with this busy schedule that you have,
I'm not that busy.
Does Lamier have time for dating? Ain't funny no more, huh?
Tight.
You can say next question. It's all good.
No, bro, I told you I'm here, bro. I'm locked in.
Like,
even though Reese's wasn't out here playing, I don't duck no questions. But honestly, it's not on my mind. I'll be honest, it's not on my mind, bro.
Okay, I like that.
It's really not, bro. Like, if the right person comes along, yeah, but it's just not on my mind right now. Cause I'm like, financially, bro, it's expensive, bro.
Yeah. I'm
like, are you crazy, dog?
Yeah.
Like I saw a video and I'm gonna start doing this. Like, yo, if you want to go on a date, yeah. If you want to go on a date, I'm gonna invite you to stuff that I usually do. I run, I go on walks.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me? I just invite you.
Could really be anything.
Anything, bro. Like, yo, you want to go to a bookstore? That's, bro. If like I usually go to lunch anyway. Yo, you come lunch real quick. We could talk.
Yeah, you don't gotta break the bank.
You feel me? So like, I don't mind. Cause I used to think that that's stupid. So you gotta break the bank. You really don't, bro. Cause if the right person's for you, they'll be with you, bro. They don't care about all that breaking the bank nonsense. And I had to realize that back then. I'm like, we gotta go here. I go there. No, you don't.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna say, I'm not saying I regret it, but sometimes like, yo, I could have saved so much money, bro.
Nah, it's a part of the process.
I'm bugging out my freaking mind. But you know, as you get older as a man, even as a woman too, you learn the game, man. Yo, move tack, and that's just it.
Yeah, yo, straight like that.
I don't mean be cold hearted, but I'm just saying you gotta move tack nowadays, bro. People be trying to finesse, but
nah, you preaching, dog.
Forget all that, man.
Buy her flowers.
Buy her flowers while you got it though.
This is I lost it. Oh, it's a good one. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on a date or in public?
What's up with this date stuff, yo?
My bad. Okay.
Yeah, in public, bro. What's up?
Okay, my fault.
Nothing. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I used to go on dates, bro, nothing embarrassing happened to me. I'm low-key a smooth bull. Like I'm actually smooth, bro. It's crazy. No, I'm actually smooth, bro. It's really scary, bro. Like I ain't like I used to think I didn't have it, bro.
So you never done any? You're just the coolest guy on earth, like.
Bro, I'm slicker than butter.
Never even like.
I'm slicker than butter, B.
Never even like trip real quick, like.
Oh yeah, I did, but I played it off like I was dancing or something.
Yeah, okay.
What? I'm telling you, I'm smooth, bro. Like you laughing, I'm dead. Like, bro, I'm dead serious, bro.
Yo,
I'm dead serious,
cool
bro.
Guy. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I got embarrassed on it. Well, I don't think I got embarrassed. More as I felt embarrassed because, like, you remember the Cube that we used to drive, right? Like, I used to drive. Like, we used to drive this car. I think it's like a Honda. Like,
one strap turn that thing flipping over, bro.
That's not even it though. Like, so I had went on like a date, and like this back when I had the Cube. So the Cube's like my side, like the driver's side door couldn't open. So it's like after the date, and I'm like trying to get into the car. So I got to walk around to the passenger side to open the door, like to get in. So I walk around the passenger side, and I open like the door to make it seem like I'm being chivalrous. Like she probably like, oh wow, like you opening up doors for me, like that's mad. I'm like, no, I gotta reach over and unlock the joint and pop my door open, like so I can get in.
Wait, quick question. So like you didn't like climb over the seat?
Nah, I like opened.
I ain't gonna lie. At that point, I just climb over the seat. I don't care how you.
Yeah, I should have because it was, but it got the console.
Oh yeah,
so you can't really like.
You are kind of.
Yeah, you gotta do mad stuff. You gotta hop over and like.
No, word.
You look more stupid and embarrassing. Like
at that point, I don't care. At that point,
opening up the. So you just gotta laugh.
I'm diving in head first through that door.
Yeah, okay. I thought you was the cool guy though.
Okay.
What's the worst piece of advice you ever received?
You're young, have fun. That's not funny. That's
the worst piece.
Dang, that was embarrassing, bro.
Why would you say that?
Can you please cut that out?
Yeah,
that was
so now you got embarrassing.
Oh my goodness. But nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm only laughing. No, I'm only laughing because that really be pissing me off, yo.
Okay.
Because one day I woke up like I'm 23 now, bro. I feel like I was just 19. At the end of the year, I'm 24. Next year, I'm 25, bro.
Oh yeah, that jack happened quick.
And people really be telling people like, yo, yeah, you're young, just have fun. I'm like, bro, yes, I do agree with that. Find a healthy balance, but I'm like, yo, you really get caught up in that, bro. I'm like, yeah. I'm almost your age, bro.
You
saying like I'm, but that's wild to me, bro.
I'm only 27.
I'm almost 32, bro. Like that's crazy. So like for me, I'm just like, that has to be the worst advice I heard, and I laughed. I know that was a laugh that was embarrassing. I just embarrassed myself.
No, it's all good, bro.
No, that was that embarrassing because nobody laughed in here, bro. Nobody laughed, bro.
No, we can edit a laugh in, like so it make it look.
Please, yo, I just cooked myself, bro. Dang, that was corny.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's end this here.
Okay, no. We have. I'm gonna ask you two more. Then we got a quick game, and then we go on. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bet.
We're gonna get up out of here. Oh wait, let me tell you my worst advice I've ever received.
Oh please.
You really want to know?
I know it was crazy.
It was buy her flowers.
Yo, whoever in here laughs at that, bro, is so corny, bro. Yo, I better if I turn around in somebody's life, I'm gonna get hot.
That was by far the worst. I'm kidding. I'm just playing, bro. Calm down. Being all serious, like put your shoulders down. What's one thing you'll argue about every time, like it's life or death? Real quick, you gotta admit that was mad funny. I ain't gonna lie, like.
Bro, I swear I didn't laugh, bro.
All right.
Oh yeah, if LeBron is not good, I ain't gonna lie. That's the one. Yeah, if LeBron isn't good, I always hear that crap. They be trying.
Nobody says that.
No. Yes, they be trying to compare him to Jordan and stuff like that, bro. And all this other stuff,
so
and like trying to say he's not nice and like saying he's a baby.
LeBron is better than Jordan's. Usually saying what you would argue.
I wasn't gonna say that, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I might mess around and say that. I can't lie. But I feel like they're good in their own ways. But personally, like I don't like the LeBron disrespect. I don't know why that just came to my head, but that do be pissing me off. I'm like, yo, he's great at what he does, bro.
Nah, facts.
I just don't. I think I don't like when people come at people who's actually like great in their field, and people always try to knock them off their game. I don't like that. And I only say this LeBron stuff because I remember like for a while people was like going off on TikTok like It's just mad funny. Like, yeah, my glorious king. It's just mad funny.
Nah, they do be wilding on Bron.
What is it called? What is it called? Glazing? It's mad funny though. I ain't gonna lie.
Glazing Bron.
Y'all gotta be disrespecting my boy Bron, man. Bron, I hope you see this too.
Nah, facts. I do.
If Bron see this show, and after what I just said,
that's tough.
LamierLee,
see this? You really him? I ain't gonna lie.
Tell me, bro, but I don't like that, bro.
Okay.
That was mad random. I can't lie, but it just popped in my head.
Yeah, that was kind of like.
You wanted something deep?
No, I mean it's your answer. Like,
Okay, bet, perfect.
Are you trying to be like this whole like? Okay, this is the last one that we're gonna do the game. It's mad quick.
Amen.
If you had to pick a new name today, what would it be?
Like government name?
Yeah, Cletus. You look like a Cletus.
Jamal. Bro, what is so funny? You asked me a question.
For real? Well, like why Jamal though? Like,
Nah,
why not like Richard or something? Like,
nah, Jamal probably.
Okay.
Jamal, but I love my name. LamierLee is hard, bro. My mom did her thing. Mom, you did a good one. I love you for that one. LamierLee is hard, bro. But Jamal,
that is tough.
Jamal.
Okay.
Nah. Yeah, Jamal.
We might start calling you Jamal.
Jamal.
Okay.
You know what, Jamal too? That's crazy.
Look, we're gonna do this quick game. Now, let me explain the game. It's just gonna be. Now, you brought us some shirts. The key is we gotta keep the balloon up in the air. We got some balloons. You gotta keep the balloon up in the air. We gotta put the shirt on. Keep the balloon up in the air. Once you get it on fully, take it off, but still keep the balloon up in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Where do you find these games?
But don't worry about it. But it's mad quick. It's not gonna take us long. You down or like what?
Yeah, bro. Shit, show.
All right, bet. Let's do it.
How are we gonna have space for this though?
No, we're just gonna do it right here. We don't need a lot of space.
Wait, we gotta blow the balloons up ourselves?
No, they already.
All right, come on, go.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, we good.
Guys.
Yeah, come on, bro. Stop playing.
3, 2, 1.
This kind of difficult. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, we good. You good? You choking? You choking? You choking? You choking?
I'm already on the off though.
No, you choke.
Bugging, I won.
What you mean? I won, bro. No, I won, bro. I won. You bugging?
I dead won.
Yo, who won?
Yeah, I promise I won.
Who won?
I promise I won.
Bro, rock paper scissors shoot. Best out of 3. Who won?
All right, bet. We can end it like that. You said best out of 3?
Rock paper scissors shoot.
Hold on, make sure people hear us. No, I know it's rock,
recorded?
paper, scissors, shoot.
No, I ain't trying to hear none of that.
I mean, they're gonna see I won, but I'll win this too.
I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Okay, come on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Take it easy, bro.
Yeah, that was 2 out of 3.
My fault, Jamal.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll be smoking people on rock paper scissors. I really suck at
Oh
that
my gosh. All right, bro. You got anything you want to promote? Like, you know what I'm saying? Get the people like what's coming up, what you got, like.
I mean, all right, so look, go to www.LamierLee.com, please. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna support me. You're gonna support the experiences I'm trying to give, people. But also too, I really want a Porsche. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that right there kind of fuels me differently, bro. Like I want a Porsche 911 GT3, man.
That's
so
hard.
I really need you guys to like buy something for my website, please, bro. And I want to do this full time. That's the goal. And I want to continue to tell stories with what I do. I know I was playing around a lot on this podcast, but I really do take my stuff serious. You can ask everybody in this room. I really do. But man, please go to my website, purchase, and just follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, YouTube as well, and just like follow the story. Definitely.
You're a real one, bro. Thank you for coming on.
Bro, thank you for having me, finally.
Yo, Lamier, Jamal, Mr. Buy Her Flowers, we appreciate you. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all catch you on the next one. And please buy her flowers. All right, chill.